The first thing you have to do is unlearn a lot of the false assumptions and ideas that you have about the way things work. And I think that's one of the key things of an innovator and a great creative person. They are people who are curious about everything. You know, Picasso said, "I don't search, I find." In my mind, in the whole innovation business is the question why. You know, people who ask, why are we doing it this way? And others, you see that kind of thing emerge from them, is this reason to question why. It's also people who, when the game isn't working for them, they reimagine the game. And he decided, some of you know about football, he moved all of the linemen except for the center 3 feet back and put them all in the backfield, which made them all eligible receivers. Well, you can imagine, he won a couple of games, and all of a sudden his competitors started to scream, "You can't do that. We can't cover 10 people." And he said, "Why not? It's not against the rules." He reimagined the game. Stories I've always heard about Apollo is when they were finalizing the lunar lander, there was a problem because the lunar lander was that the astronauts were concerned the windows weren't big enough, that they didn't have enough vision to safely land the lander on the moon. And the engineers, being great engineers, said, "Sorry, we got this thing all calculated, the weight. If you make the windows bigger, it increases the weight, and we've got this all done. We can't do it. Everything's set. We've got this weight down to the ounce. Everything's in here, including your seats and everything else." And then one of the astronauts said, "Well, why do we need seats?" And of course the answer was, "Well, pilots always have seats." They said, "Well, we don't need seats. We're only going to be in this thing an hour," or whatever it is. So the number one characteristic of people who are successful is persistence. Don't listen to what people tell you. If you're passionate about what you believe in and you think it's the right thing to do and you're excited about it, go for it. Don't worry about people stealing your ideas or people not buying your ideas. If it's a really good idea, you'll have to shove it down their throats.